common pieces of advice that as a pottery teacher for beginning students, I have to keep telling them to slow the wheel down. So for this demonstration, I'll leave the wheel spinning at the full speed and see how far I can get with my 3 pounds of clay, and I should be able to make a nice 9-10 inch cylinder. So it's working on one of the electric wheels. One of the benefits of it is being that you don't have to power through the, providing the power from your feet. One of the disadvantages is that it's easy to get the wheel spinning too fast, and this is fine for when I'm centering the clay. Actually, I normally center the clay at full speed, and I usually even actually open it at full speed, so I won't have any trouble with that step either. But I also kind of think about it as like driving down the highway. And if you're driving down the highway at 80 miles an hour, you make a little mistake, it's going to become a big mistake really fast. So when you're first learning how to drive, you might not want to go 80 miles an hour. Establish my bottom here, and then this is when I would normally start to slow the wheel down. So coming in and starting my first pull, and what's going to happen is the clay is going to want to come flying outwards. I'm going to have to really try to keep it back inward, and now it wants to create a bowl instead of a cylinder. And that's what happens when you leave the wheel spinning at full speed. So, I was hoping to get at least a good pull out of it first. It's just way too fast. Fortunately, I got a second lump of clay here. So, when in doubt, try that. So, centering the clay, bringing it up, bringing it back down. Try out going a little bit wider. See if I can get any height at all out of this. Okay, slow the wheel down. Just do a simple, easy up. As you get up to the top, it just wants to come out so fast. So sometimes you can kind of, with the wheel spinning slower, you can bring it back in a little bit and cheat it back inward. But when with that wheel spinning really fast, as soon as I started touching it, it wanted to move it back out. So then you're stuck with this lump of clay that's now you're spinning it slower, but it's got all these ridges and such in it. And it's really, really tough to pull this up into a nice even wall. It can still be done, but it's kind of like working with the uncentered clay. That all of these problems just start coming alive. So now, half speed, which is still even probably fast for a lot of the, for first time on the wheel. This is probably spinning too fast. We can bring it up and make another beautiful vase.